Everyone from kings, presidents, and prime ministers from more than 100 countries will convene on the most prominent diplomatic stage this week.
At 6 a.m. in the morning is when NYPD will set up the cone shoot.
Security is tight around the UN on the east side as the leaders convene fully in person for the first time since the start of the pandemic.
And one of the oldest traditions in American sports, the Army-Navy game, taking over Baltimore.
Baltimore says that visitors should expect to see a lot of beefed up security this weekend, including the Secret Service,
who are devising a plan to keep all of us safe.
Streets around the Wisconsin Center will be closed from this Saturday night until next Friday.
Good morning, sir. Secret Service. How are you?
So this is a national special security event, and when an event is deemed to that level, there's involvement from all kinds of agencies.
It's an enormous responsibility that we share with our partners.
Every square inch has to be accounted for.
The public expects us to succeed, so we have no other choice.
When everybody gets home, that's when I'll relax.
Sunday at noon, so that's when the NSSC officially kicks off.
We also established what's called the MAC, the Multi-Agency Coordinating Center.
Between Park and Third.
This is bringing together all the key players into one room.
Everything's completely blocked.
There's a lot of challenges working around New York City.
We're going to bring them out and we're going to park him over here.
So we're looking for explosives?
Come on through, sir. Parking garage here. And these are the stairwell posts.
We're looking at coordinating your flight operations, your hotels, motorcade routes.
We do have protective intelligence teams all throughout the city.
Civil disturbance, credentialing, airspace issues.
It reports all the activity that's going on in the city. We'll advise more information as it comes in.
Security is tight with dozens of law enforcement agencies on hand.
NSSCs are the most secure events in the United States.
Ceremonial first pitch. Please welcome the President of the United States.
And the Patriots have won Super Bowl 36.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you.
Because we did what we did, that was why nothing happens, and that's why these people are safe.
It's on to the next one. It's on to the next National Special Security events.
We are currently at the Wall Street landing zone in New York City. Something like a regular visit of the president to New York City, planning can be weeks. For a visit specifically like this, where he's coming up to the UN General Assembly, planning can take months. It's a very complex movement, and it requires a lot of entities. Every time the president comes to New York City and the Secret Service calls on its partners, you really see the tradition of teamwork come forward, especially a site like the Wall Street landing zone. The New York Police Department, the New York Fire Department, the U.S. Coast Guard stationed here in New York, all have this down to the millimeter, and it really integrates seamlessly with the Secret Service's security plan to ensure the safety of the president.
Years ago today, the Secret Service appointed the first female agents to its ranks.
Coming in, I was young and excited and ready for that challenge. That's exactly what the Secret Service gave me.
Voters popped up and I said, that's what I want to do, and I set my heart to it.
Ganawan makes it look easy, but she is the first woman to ever join the elite motorcade support unit.
Destination 1 mile, 6 minutes.
All right, guys. What do we have going on the 22nd?
It is possible to be a mother in the Secret Service. It is possible to obtain promotions through hard work.
The sky's the limit when you come to this agency.
I think that this is an exceptional agency with people who do amazing things every day.
Being a part of history is probably the best part of this job.
I feel like I am constantly making a difference, and I can go home and safely say that I'm leaving my imprint on the planet.
You see, the White House, come to work to protect the president, and then I go home and I protect my daughter.
Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and distinct honor to present to you the President of the United States.